So I just rolled into town. Is there any work here?
Sure. If you don't mind the boss lady giving you food every day and trying to sleep with you.
Oh. Okay.
Yeah. See ya. In the 1950s, drifter Clay Hewitt wanders into a small Kansas town looking for work so he can make it to California. He befriends a farmhand, Earl, and gets work at a cattle farm run by a widow, Delilah. He develops a relationship with a young local woman, Kitty, and gets close to Delilah's son, Flyboy. The cast is a first surprise. Vince Vaughn, Ashley Judd, Jeremy Davies, and Paul Rudd. Not to mention Kate Capshaw, probably most well known as Willie in the Indiana Jones and Temple of Doom. Directed by John Patrick Kelly, who is difficult to find anything online, as this is his only credited film on IMDb. It's said that Jeremy Davies got his role in Saving Private Ryan after Spielberg saw him in this. The role of Flyboy is a pretty big departure from that film, though. He's definitely a standout here. It's revealed early on Flyboy spent some time in a mental institution, and Davies doesn't go over the top with it. There's a great scene near the end when he steals the show. He gets emotional, and it's a quick, intense scene. There's so many things that could have gone wrong, but he brings his all, and it works. I feel like this is one of Vince Vaughn's lesser-known movies. He shines in this role. This is not the first dramatic role that I've seen him do, but I feel like he did a good job. His conveyance of emotion was superb. As the story unfolds, you should probably like him a lot less, but the way he interacts with Flyboy makes him sympathetic, and I found myself on his side for most of the film. He did Swingers a year before this, and honestly, I think he did it far better here. While in Swingers, he was, for the most part, the comic relief type character. Ashley Judd is great. While she's sort of pushed back as the love interest from half of the movie, she makes the best of what she has, but she definitely holds her own. With this role, and Norma Jean and Marilyn, I'm beginning to think that she was born in the wrong era. It's almost like she was meant to be a star in the 50s and the 60s. She pulls off the look wonderfully, and she has the classic beauty of many of the stars of that time. Paul Rudd was a bit of a surprise too. I knew he could do drama, but this was unexpected. While his role is minor, he still stands out. And Kate Capshaw as Delilah, I've seen her in a few productions, Black Rain, Just Cause, and Space Camp, but I mainly know her from Temple of Doom. The character of Willie is far from Delilah. If you've only seen Temple of Doom, this will be a pleasant surprise. She's very captivating in this role, and I think she's a wonderful actress. It's a shame she hasn't done more. The music was done by Carter Burwell, and I think this may be his worst score. It kind of doesn't fit. He's a phenomenal composer. His resume includes Big Lebowski, Fargo, Twilight, just to name a few. Overall, I enjoyed this movie. I found the characters likable, and the ones that shouldn't be likable, I still enjoyed. It's a really heavy film that I don't think got a fair shot. I don't remember ever seeing any marketing for this movie. From what I can find, the critical response wasn't great. It sits at an 18% critical rating and a 45% for audience on Rotten Tomatoes, if you put any stock into that. In my opinion, this movie deserved more attention. It was good, and I think I'd probably watch it again. Also, the 50s music was a plus. Well, thanks.